Every single one of us is born with potential. It isn't something you earn, it's something you uncover. It's there from the beginning, quietly embedded in your DNA, waiting for the right spark to set it ablaze. Yet so many people walk through life, never touching the edges of who they could be, never pressing past the fears, doubts, or distractions that keep their brilliance hidden. The question isn't whether you have potential. The question is whether you're ready to access it. Because potential is not some lofty concept reserved for the gifted few. Potential is the raw, untapped power sitting just beneath the surface of your daily excuses. It is the voice that says, you were meant for more, even when the world tries to drown it out. And the moment you begin to listen to that voice, everything starts to change. You stop settling. You stop shrinking. You begin the journey inward, the only journey that leads to true greatness. The world doesn't need more people chasing validation. The world needs more people brave enough to chase their potential. And that starts now, with you. Accessing your potential is not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about making a decision to dig deep. A decision to refuse comfort when growth demands discomfort. Every step toward your potential requires you to challenge the version of yourself that's content with average. You must outgrow who you were yesterday. This means waking up earlier, working harder, thinking deeper, and believing stronger. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they never begin. They talk themselves out of trying. They listen to the noise of doubt, of criticism, of fear, and they silence the whisper of possibility within them. But the people who access their true potential are not fearless. They are simply courageous enough to take action despite their fears. They move forward without guarantees. They learn, fall, rise, and repeat until they evolve into the version of themselves they were always meant to be. Potential is unlocked not in comfort, but in courage. You don't grow by accident. You grow by intentional action. You grow by walking into resistance, by choosing discipline over ease, purpose over pleasure, and progress over perfection. Because potential is not a gift, it's a responsibility. And the more of it you uncover, the more you owe it to the world to use it. You weren't born to be invisible. You were born to be impactful. So if you're still wondering how to access your potential, the answer is simple, but not easy. Start. Start where you are. Start with what you have. Start with the belief that you were made for more. The road ahead won't be smooth. You will be tested, doubted, and tempted to quit. But your potential doesn't grow in the shadows of fear. It thrives in the light of perseverance. Every time you choose to rise instead of retreat, to try instead of tremble, to act instead of avoid, you open another door to your future self. And one day, when you look back, you won't see a single defining moment where everything changed. You'll see hundreds of small moments, difficult choices, and silent sacrifices that led you to become who you are. That's how you access your potential, not by waiting for permission or inspiration, but by showing up every day with intention, commitment, and grit. The world doesn't need a perfect version of you. It needs the real, relentless, purpose-driven version. So take the first step, then the next. And don't stop. Because the greatest tragedy isn't being born without potential. It's dying without ever using it. You have everything inside you to become everything you were meant to be. Now go prove it.